this is, in addition to having a nice party and with people coming out, it's kind of like a special celebration for Creation Care, because this is like a milestone. We've accomplished so much, and we're up to the point where we can invite people to come out, on the trail. And that's something we've been thinking about for a long time, but we finally hear it feels good. It feels real good.
I've got to make an important announcement. That's good stuff.
Need to hook up on that too, so when you get a minute.
Cool. All right.
This water's good.
Too late. Got you when you wasn't looking.
See, you used to getting everybody else now.
I'm so happy.
Wait,
I'm so happy. Once you walking
oh, it's like that, is it?
Never give up.
That's why I get her every chance I get.
Would you like to make the spokesman speech for us, please?
No.
Direct contrast to the heels on Sunday.
That's a good
Oh, okay. Oh, it's like that, huh?
Nope.
It's like
No,
that,
I ain't
huh?
saying nothing else.
Yeah, surveillance.
Undercover. FBI.
Hey.
She didn't have nothing to do. these two trees right here.
Well, see, it needs to be up front.
Oh, up front.
For right now.
Put legs up, put one out here and one right there. Down to the ground, just split it out and just put it down on the ground.
To those who made families and villages and communities, they worked together, they lived together, they loved together, they made any problem that exists the community's problem. To you, we learn to take care of one another and to take care of God's creation. Ashe. To those who saw danger, seen and unseen, they consulted the ancient ones, they consulted the heavens, they consulted the babies to protect the villages, our great warriors, our kings and queens of Mother Africa. We say Ashe. And in the midst of our dwelling, in the midst of our keeping family and keeping love, there came a great disruption. There were those who saw the beauty of Africa, the love of Africa, and decided to possess her. And so we traveled across the Atlantic and landed in foreign lands. But yet we remembered and we sang songs. And to our ancestors of the Ma'afa who landed on foreign soil, but yet were able to sing songs of Zion in a strange land, we welcome you, Ashe. In the midst of this new land, new places, we made new music, new poetry, new language, new families, new homes, new townships. We built towns in Oklahoma. We built towns in Florida. Even at the hands of the whip, we still could imagine our greatness. And so those who stood on plantations yet imagined us standing here, calling ourselves African people, we say Ashe. And to those who fought in the struggles for liberation, through the Harlem Renaissance, through the Black Power movement, through the Civil Rights movement, those whose names we know because our grandmothers and uncles, our fathers and mothers taught us these great heroes and sheroes. We thank you for your struggle, we thank you for your fight, and we stand as images of your victory, Ashe. And now we all have ancestors. We all have those in our families, our immediate families, who left us an inheritance, who gave us vision, who left resources and intelligence and arts to us. So whether you know the names of those ancestors or not, we ask that you right now, wherever you stand, call out the name of the person you know prayed for you, you know held you up when no one else could. And so now we welcome into this circle the names of our personal ancestors. Ashe, 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 Ashe. And finally into our circle, we welcome those that are yet to be born. Those who are watching us in the spirit world, hoping and counting on us to leave this place better than what we found. And indeed today, those unborn spirits look upon this creation care, this place called First African, as a portion of your inheritance. We are determined to leave it better, Ashe, than when we found it. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe-o.
Kakelambele mumbe. Maibo, my man. Maibo, kakelambele mumbe. Maibo, my man. Maibo, kakelambele mumbe. Maibo, my man. Maibo, kakelambele mumbe. Maibo, my man.
Can y'all hear me? Yes. Okay, we are in Goma, Lugundu. To give you a little background of that name. About 2,500 years ago, some black African priests from Jewish priests migrated from Jerusalem down to Zimbabwe, carrying a sacred object, many of which, and it's still in contention, called it the Ark of the Covenant. They don't know if it was truly the Ark or if the drum that they carried contained the Ark. That drum was called Ngoma Lugundu, and that name means drum that thunders the voice of God.
Teach us, brother, teach us.
And so we're going to do a rhythm called Kuku from Guinea, West Africa. Kuku is a work song. You see the beautiful environment here. That took a lot of work. It's also a harvest song. So Kuku from Guinea, a harvest song, and also a work song. So if you get inspired, you might want to do a little work while the rhythm's going. Ashe?
Ashe.
Glad to be here. And in the tradition of African culture, it's very seldom that when you are in the African community that people just kind of sit and stand around when the drums are going. They usually dance, they probably usually interact, and you don't really have to know the kuku movements, but you gotta do something. All right? All right. Okay.
up, Hakeem? You looking good, baby.
Good to see you, man. What's up?
What's up with you, man? Yeah. What's up, Eric? How you doing, baby? Your brother Hakeem, too.
No, I want to talk about what kind of record they
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
One of them has a
Bust a move.
That's it, man. We're the real Africans here.
Let's give you that old.
Yeah, man.
Hello, good to see you. Good to see you.
So they just pick it up? Yeah, that would be good. Hey, we have time for that? I gotta go over there and get my picture.
No, not left him.
While the CEO makes his way up, I just want to say it's been a pleasure working with his office by way of Sister Erica Brooks, people within this church, Brother Hakeem Hilliard, Mama E.T. Hardy Torre, Pastor Lomax, etc. We've all worked to pull together this overarching community day and community event. And so with that being said, CEO Ellis.
Thank you. All right, good, still morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Everybody having a good time out here today? It's a blessing to be out here in Mother Nature, close to God, with a sense of community. In this beautiful community garden, we've been doing some tours down the Red Tails Trail and the Yellow Trail, looking at the principles of Kwanzaa, and just talking about, we prayed at the praying post over here, and just feeling connected to the people. This is what community partnership is really all about. What you see here is about the faith-based community and county government, local government, and the schools working in partnership, coming together and adding value and enriching all of our lives. What you see here is something that no recession can take away.
I say!
Amen?
I say!
Because we are empowered. And when we take hold of what God has called us to be and claim who we are and realize that we are empowered to do through God working through us. Now I'm just gonna get real for a minute.
All right.
Because the same spirit that raised Jesus from the dead, and that's some powerful stuff right there. Reverend Samuel, I didn't even see you there. I didn't know I was preaching to a preacher. But the same spirit that raised Jesus from the dead is the spirit that lives in each and every one of us.
Better say that, boy.
Take hold. So this is the community taking hold of everything that God has called us to be. I want to thank Donna Edler, a school board member, for being here and member of First African. I want to thank the Reverend Dr. Ken Samuel, community leader, pastor of Victory for the World Church, for being here today. I'm looking to see if I'm overlooking anybody. I'm going to call out Hakeem Hilliard in a minute. I didn't know you had a DeKalb County connection. You didn't tell me that. We're going to have to talk. I'm going to put you to work. I'm going to put him to more work. I just want to say in closing, took the lead, like the folks at First African Church, because what Roberto was showing me here was this came about because of the efforts of a few, a faithful few, a faithful few. They decided enough meetings, time for some real action. And so if we had more willing to do that kind of real leadership, tough work, then we wouldn't need to have a sustainability community summit at all. But we're not there yet. We're on a journey, and we're on a journey together. I want to thank Dr. Mark Lomax and First African Church for
this
There's a train that comes from Namibia and Malawi.
Add value and prosper the Caribbean.
There's a train that comes from Zambia and Zimbabwe.
And also the Caribbean Ministries tent, right?
Yeah, that's all that was.
What's going on?
What's up?
All right.
Now, this man looks like he knows what he's doing right here. Now it's on.
Okay. Very festive occasion, Eric. Glad to see you doing something besides just walking around.
I appreciate that, brother.
With the camera in your hand, one would assume that you are part of the mass media.
Oh.
This is what we do.
How much is that?
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey.
This way to the funny
How you doing? To see you too. As closer as others. Well, my parents moved out here. Oh, you can? Oh, okay. I didn't know. Hey, well, her family. Stop. Let him go. Stop. Hello.
Good to see you.
La la la. I guess that is a goal.
You gotta come over here and taste this collard green ice cream. Oh. I'm telling you.
Okay. Like I said, it's Eric.
All right.
Not what about eating. It's so good.
Normally I don't while you eat.
Normally I don't.
Alright, I just focus on it.
There you
Yes, change the focus. Change
How you doing?
the focus. Good, excellent, actually. Oh.
It's how much?
$3.
Shout out to First African. Shout out to all the youth that come to this church. Shout out to Creation Care Team. Shout out to the drummers that I'm a part of. I guess that's it.
Yeah, like
These are real Africans here. Every time they see my picture, I'm gonna be saying it. We the real Africans.
okay.
We the real Africans.
Too late.
Hi. I can't certain things I cannot eat. So we'll start with that. I can eat that.
Oh no, I'm trying to figure out what you actually
I can have anything with beans. Oh, no beans. Okay, I have that. Okay. Okay, what that rice got in it? Okay, that's Spanish rice.
Hey! All right.
Towards the video for the Creation Care Team.
There.
I notice how dark y'all are in the shade over here.
We dark in the light too. Yeah.
See, the comedic side. A lot of people don't know that Spencer is a part-time comedian.
Okay. We're looking at
Good morning, good afternoon, family. Just out here enjoying this Creation Care opportunity and enjoying the farmers market and everything and selling this great Ubuntu coffee. Make sure that if you haven't already, get you a bag. High quality, great mission. We're just having a great time. Loving God's creation.
Okay, it's not what I thought it was. Okay. Habari Gani. Well, the news is that we're having the Creation Care Taste of Jamaica event today at First African. It's a great event. People are out. It's festive. It's food. It's music. It's going to probably be some dancing. Probably somebody sneaking something to drink, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere. It's all good. And we're doing it to the glory of God under God's blue sky. So wish you were here today.
Yes,
Amen.
All right.
Okay, so y'all did a great job. This is fantastic. It is. Yeah, it's a great place. Yeah, it is.
We gonna be having church out here?
Yeah. We are serving? Yeah. Sometime next month. Just ready to cool down. Yeah. We might not cool down.
Let me pour it out. I don't know where this guy's from.
What's up, bro? How are you?
I gotta go to the ATM get my cash flow right.
We take credit card. Just give me your credit card. I'll give it back to you later, okay?
This has been a wonderful day, and I love the support and the turnout, and the weather is absolutely great. And the children at the school in Lemonade thanks everybody for their support and for purchase of their raffle tickets.
Now what are you doing it?
Taking pictures for the FBI.
They don't even play like that, right?
We heard you.
Great to have it.
Do you have that running your family? All right. Well, I would get it checked again.
Maybe yesterday we ran out of blood. Do anyone of y'all want to make a statement representative of the youth for First African? And you could just give a shout out. That's cool too.
I give a shout out to Miss Chinasa. That was good. That was really good.
Oh my goodness gracious. She's okay. I thought we were taking a picture. Hi, these are my children. My children, yes.
Where's Brother Nadabi?
Are you having me on camera?
Now, yeah. That's why. Oh Lord. They don't want to see them blushing on camera. Thank you.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Do I take my sunglasses off? Do you know who it is under the hat?
We know who it is. Any shout outs?
Nah, just, enjoying time out here, getting in with the people, celebrating this beautiful garden, the whole thing that Creation Care has been doing. A whole lot of hard work went into it, so glad to see so much good coming out of the people really getting to enjoy it. Yeah, it's a good time, good Saturday.
I second what he's saying.
So the guy, brothers, one love. We got the young brothers here out of St. Louis, Mo. Peace. DT, R-Dub, Young.
Enough said.
Booyah, boom.
Peace.
You met me around here? Yeah, I met them at your house. Okay, good. I know, like I said.
Hey, Lynn. Yes, come step this way, please. This way.
What you want me to do? Tell you about?
No, what were you saying about my sorrow?
It was so. What is it? So ordinary that I'm going to get some more.
High five. Yeah.
Play.
Yeah, play.
Natural ecosystem, racial discrimination don't witness.
So I mean, like,
Deltas in the heat.
So please make your way over to the tent.
Stop.
Man, that big swole right here.
Are you gonna? I know you look good. Are you gonna be able to go for Janelle or no?
Yeah, am I supposed to go?
She said she's 3 stops away.
Yeah. She said she needed bread.
What's up, Kenny? Shout out.
What's going on?
Thank you.
Dude.
Okay.
Africa, man, tell me this is the real Africans.
Yeah.
The real black Africans. That's right. The real Africans are right here. African in America.
First African shout out from my brother Travis.
You know what I mean? We just trying to keep it real out here, always on this truth to power mission. So it is what it is. Remember, most importantly, we at the worship house right now, but most importantly, we the people are the church. Power to the people. The people, power.
Hi, everybody. We got a wonderful turnout today.
Started because
Hi. I was not prepared for you to turn that thing around. Daddy.
Just as large as mine, huh?
Can I get another?
today the Farmers Market and Taste of Caribbean is really one of a long series of sacred works. And these sacred works started several years ago with the beginning of our children's garden, which we wanted our children to understand the sacredness of God's creation. And so we planted a flower garden, an herb garden, a teaching garden, a shade garden. And through the grace of God and through honoring the ancestors, other doors opened up. And we were able to now expand to an adult teaching garden and prayer nature trails. And it's just the beginning. It's a 5-year vision. And what we're careful to do in this 5-year vision is remember that it is something of God and from God. And so there will be no part of this experience that we won't first honor the ancestors by having us to recollect and remember the labor that they put in. And so we stand on sacred ground. In fact, everywhere we are as a people is sacred because that Creator is in all of us. So I'm so glad to see us here together at this sacred place. And I look for even more Holyfield power experiences coming out of this ministry. Ashe, Ashe.
Yeah, that's my only point. That, you know, that,
While I'm posted up, this guy right here, he's with he's agent for the folks.
Oh Lord, don't it?
Welcome, welcome.
Well, thank you.
Good to
Thank you very
see you.
much.
Just trying to say.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, the tour will be televised. Not just